Minecraft 1.19 is in pre-releases, and at the time of releasing this video, it is literally 7 days until the next update. And do you guys know what that means? That means we're really close to starting a new season here on AfterLife SMP. Also, I know my voice sounds like crap, and that's because I've been sick for the past week and a half, and I'm really trying not to cough right now, but that's besides the point. Base, there's a lot of it. And I kind of want to try to finish it. I don't know if we can, but in between episodes, while I've kind of been sick and dying a little bit inside and outside, it's fine, I promise I'm good. I've been working on some things. As you can see, we got a nice new building here, and I like it. I like it a lot. I'm trying out some new things with a little bit of unique texturing. Not sure if I like it or not, but here we go, we're trying. And I've also built up this ship here, which you'll probably see in another video I've been working on. No spoilers. Oh my god, I'm sorry my voice sounds like literally crap. At least it does to me. But we're gonna get through it. I really just want to make videos, guys. I haven't made videos in so long. And we got this massive base to finish. So hey, let's get started on it, and Editor Ash will take over and say something probably interesting. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, thank you for letting me take over. Wow, yeah, listening to my voice when it's that sick, not a good time. But, I'm better now, so that's good, and videos will continue. I know it has been like a 25-day break in between videos. Insane, it hasn't even been a break for me. I've been going nonstop, doing other things, that, you know, life requires. But hopefully, now I can get back to making more videos for you guys, because that's really what I enjoy doing. So anyways, let's talk about this building. And this here is just the bee farm building. I really liked this orange color, and when I saw orange, I was like, bees. Yes, because bees are orange. No, honey's orange, but bees are yellow and black. Anyway, moving on, you can see like these little silo towers, and that's kind of where I imagined they'd be storing honey or whatever. It's kind of weird. How do you build a bee farm, but it's at a pirate mountain base? Very, very weird. You know, you kind of got to get a little creative with what you're building here, because it's just like nobody's doing that. I'm kind of like one of the first to build a bee farm pirate thing. Maybe? I don't know. Anyways, I'm done. My voice isn't sick in the next clip. Alright, and there we go. We have a fantastic new build here, ready to go. Missing a few details and interiors we don't talk about. You guys know it. Also, check this out. This is a fun thing. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And they're there. And they're gone. And they're there. And they're gone. And they're there. I don't know, I just noticed that. But yeah, you know what? I think we just need a few more little details on this build, and yeah, it's looking pretty good. Now, I will say we can't really get to this place, like there's no bridge yet. I'm working on that. That is an issue that I'm working on, and maybe we'll have a solution to it. So the only other things I really want to do is just add some farmland kind of going around here, because after all, this is where I intended to have bees hanging out. I was thinking they'd be hanging off from these ropes and that kind of thing, and then we'd have our bee farm in there. But obviously we built our bee farm a little bit deep, so I have an idea, but I'm going to share it with you guys in just a moment. We still got to finish the exterior of this build. Now, I know it's stupid, and please, yes, remind me how little time I have left in the season, but I want to build a cave. I do. I think it would be really awesome if we could build a cave that kind of just curls its way all the way to our bee area over there. I've always wanted to do caves. Look, like we're going to build a cave like right here as well, but yeah, time is not of the essence, but it is right now. And I'm going to build a cave, and you can't stop me. So with caves, I like to take it in simple steps. So we've got point A, and we've got, well, no, this is point A, and then over there, we've got point B. Now, there's many ways you could go about this. We could build a straight staircase going straight from here all the way up to there. But that's boring, okay? So we're not going to do that. We're going to have it that going in winding different directions, and some areas are a little flat like this part, and then some areas are going to be a little steeper. But the point is, eventually, and this is how we make the cave look interesting, we're going to make it all the way up there to point B. So here we go. As you can see, the cave, it makes its way down there. But we've got a few interesting things, like the path splits off in two and circles around this way. And, we got this little curve going here, and we've got skeletons shooting at our booty cheeks. I guess it's just my booty cheeks. I mean, I hope skeletons aren't shooting yours. That was a little weird. It's just the way my YouTuber brain works. But yeah, that's just a lot more interesting. And oh god, it's time to build it. Okay. Cave time. Yeah, I think the best way to go about this is start with the floor, probably. Probably start with the floor. Yeah, the floor, and then work on the walls and kind of like round it, and it's cave flavor. Why did I say flavor? It's a shape, not a flavor. I don't know. Sorry guys, it's late. Hey, I think this is pretty good, guys. Now, the only other thing we have to do is actually fill in the walls. Oh boy. Alright, now here's the ring strat, alright? This is the ring strategy. Caves are like mostly circular. I mean, generically circular. Not all caves are really circles, but you can kind of, they're round. Yeah? So we're just gonna like build a bunch of round rings around each spot and falling. As I was saying, we're just gonna build a bunch of round rings, and then they'll connect up to each other, and yeah, round caveness. So you see, the ring strategy is genius, because now all it takes to connect all of these is, well, I mean, it's kind of the same thing, but at least we have a shape. It's like a skeleton of what we need to actually fill in, and it just makes it a lot easier. I love the way caves look in this game, and I really like building caves too, they're very fun. As you can see, I built a giant cave. But they are painful to build. Like it's just, they're annoying. Like sometimes building, it's fun, it looks great, but sometimes, there are just things that are really annoying about it. Like caves. Yeah, like caves, definitely. It's part of that list. Yeah, give me a few years to finally fill this in. Oh my god. It was late. I was being dramatic. It literally took me 25 minutes to fill this in, and there we go. Now we have ourselves a beautiful cave. Alright, and there's one project off the list, just a little cave here. Now, guys, I'm actually going to be making this. As of right now, yes, I'm deciding this right now, this is the last video of AfterLife Season 4. Now, I know what you're thinking. Ash, you have not got to everything you wanted to. Look at that massive base up there. Well, I'm going to get as much as I can done today, but yeah, I'm not going to get to it. I've literally run out of time. I really hate to say it, but I have run out of time for the season and to finish everything I wanted to. And yeah, I usually do like something sort of special for the end of the season, but that also is not happening. I just literally don't have time. Yeah, let's not dwell on that too much. Let's just finish off this build, this season, and I guess I can give you guys a tour. But you know what? It's time. It's time to hit time-lapse mode in AfterLife Season 4 for the last time. Let's see, with the amount of time I have, let's see how much we can get done on that plan behind me. Okay, so, I just logged back in after building. I built yesterday, and I am now covered in diamond blocks and fire. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'll take these free diamonds. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Please. I mean, I know the season is about to end, and these probably don't mean anything, but, I like them, okay? I like shiny things, and wow. Oh, someone was rich. Oh, man. Wow. Now look who's rich. You know, it's funny. These diamonds, the 39 that I have, they're not even mine. I am 30. These are diamonds that I borrowed from the bank. Yeah, the Tink's bank. Yeah, I borrowed those, so I am literally in debt. But now I have 44 blocks of diamonds, so that's cool. Anyway, check it out, my friends. I ran out of warped wood, unfortunately, and I needed to go grab some. But you can see that this is the last bit that I was able to get done on the build this season. Now, I would really, really love if I could get all the way done with that section. You know, I might be able to get that little building over there, but it's just, I'm running so low on time, and it is not of the essence, but we still have a few more things around the base I want to do to finalize this place. Okay, so my vision with this base was to make it very vertical. Obviously. I mean, look how tall that thing is. I obviously wanted to make this place vertical. But something that I also really wanted to really tie this base into was interconnectedness, okay? So we got the arches going to each little place. You know, we got little parkour sections and you can get to different boats and that kind of thing. Everything was intended to be interconnected. I love doing that with my bases. So that is exactly where we need to start. Right here, right on this tower, and I just want to connect like a big old rope going that way. I think it would look really awesome. Alright, and trial number 1, let's see how that looks. Yep. Not good, but you can see the vision, right? You can see how I just want like a nice sloping rope going right over there. And we can hang different decorations from it and like banners and just that kind of thing, right? It's going to make this place feel a lot more lively. However, I really need to restart, but you know, you kind of get it. Like buildings, they're just there. They're just in place. They don't really do much, right? They're just buildings. But these rope kind of things and ships, and even like windmills, all these different types of things. You can imagine them as if they move, right? And that adds motion to your build. See, even if nothing is actually moving, if you build something that looks like it could move, right? Then it's sort of like, oh, this place feels very alive because it's, you know, it would move, right? I don't know, does that make any sense? Probably not. But yeah, I definitely need to restart on that rope. Okay, and it's time for the reveal. Let's see how it turned out. Alright. So you know what? I don't hate that. I don't hate it. Okay, I think it's pretty cool. But it is very obtrusive. Like it like really stands out. You know? It's really there. Now you see we've got a few other small little ones like right there, and then as I was saying, right there, yeah, we got 2 little small ones that I kind of like, but that one is just it's too huge. Oh my god, it is too huge. Another thing I've added is this little bridge right here. So you see, I've always wanted to have a sort of platform right at this area, but now we have a bridge that actually gets us to the different locations in our base. Oh, that one looks really nice. Yeah, I like that rope. So yeah, we have a bridge that goes here and then here, and eventually it would be up there, but you know, it just might not happen. I'm sorry, rope. You are going to have to go. Okay, that rope took a very long time to make. I'm sad that we have to see it go, but now if we take a look back at my favorite viewing location, yeah, yeah, it's so much better because you need to see that sky, you know? We need to see that sky, that beautiful blue sky. And we also need to see buildings back there, but um that might not happen. That won't happen. That I know that won't happen. Unfortunately, that is it for this base. Not of this video, but our base is done. As far as I can get it done in this season. If I had another month, maybe even just another 2 weeks would be nice. I could finish it, but that is it. This is our base. This is what we got done in Afterlife Season 4. And I'm really happy with this. It's a bittersweet moment. This is my largest project I've ever undertaken in survival Minecraft. And I really enjoy how this looks, and I've really enjoyed building it, but it's not finished. And I hate when I don't get to finish these types of things. But alas, that is it. I want to give you guys a tour of my base. Maybe I could give you a tour of the whole Afterlife server later on, but that would be, that would take a long time. So let us go back to where it all started, and we can go from there. And here we are. This is where it all started. This is my first ever base on the Afterlife server, and we did spawn just a little ways past this mountain. But, yeah, I think I was in this for like 3 episodes maybe. And, yeah, we just got like a little pond here. We got our little farm, and we even got this really cool little cave in here. Yeah, I remember this. This was a neat little idea kind of thing going on here. Oh yeah, and I remember we had some fun interactions with our neighbors over here, which I think was Mario, Jay, and Skunk at the beginning. I think that was those 3. And then sometimes Justin. Yeah, that was, there was some fun times. And here we are at the starter tent, which I really don't know why I went for a starter tent, but we have a starter tent. It's kind of nice, and yeah, I kept the bed here and the furnace, and everything is just very cozy. Now let's go on over to spawn, because this is where all the interesting things have happened. So yeah, this is Spawn, and Spawn's pretty crazy. We'll get back to that later. But me and GP, we built up this sign, which has, funnily enough, been used for many things this season. We planned on removing it, but people just started building stuff on it, and we kept it, and we even upgraded the pillars. I didn't. I don't know who did, but that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, I remember this, yeah. So that was the whole story in itself, and then moving on, I think we built up the ARS, which is Ash's Ramshackle Ship Shack. Okay, that's what it stands for. Yeah, and it's pronounced ARS for obvious comedic reasons, and oh yeah, I remember this. So, funny, we built this shop on top of Skunk's shop to compete with him. And I don't really know if it was the nicest thing to do, but it was funny, and I told him he could remove this thing whenever he wanted, so, it's here, and it's kind of just like a beat-up ship that kind of got carved out. I don't even know, and we sell some things in here. Oh yeah, and that's my only shop this entire season. I didn't build any other shops. I mean, was I really wondering why I don't have diamonds this season? Well, I know my answer. It's because my one shop is not very good, and I like spending diamonds. So yeah, there's nothing really else that I have done. Oh, wait, no, there's definitely one more thing I've done at Spawn. So, I could have built another shop at Spawn, and that would have been a fantastic use of my time. Would have got diamonds, but no. I decided to go after the largest business owner on the server, Tinkfro, aggressively, militantly, with a gigantic robot. And we originally had Drippo over here, but if you follow the storyline, you would know what happened to poor Drippo. And his corpse has been removed to build the Wordle Tower here. So, sometimes pieces of history get ruined by beautiful buildings. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a beautiful building, but my Drippo head is gone. And yeah, then we got the whole, what did I call this? Trifecta? Anyways, it's firing some lasers. They're doing some fun things. If you guys want to go see the episodes on that, they're fun. They're really fun and a bit overproduced, so good stuff there. But I think it's time to head on over to our base, which is the other pretty much main thing I've been doing this season. Well, actually, I think we're going to go a little out of order in the timeline of the episodes, but here I built up this little temple project here. Now, thing is I was going to build a much larger temple in a similar style to this at my base, but again, I ran out of time. But you can kind of see I wanted to add some sort of remnants of a past civilization into Afterlife, and I thought it would be an interesting storyline that I could have, incorporated with multiple people's bases, and it's also an excuse to build something awesome. So that would have been an interesting project to be working on, but, these things don't always work out. And the other thing I was going to do is build the Great Jungle Pathway, which is a path that stretches to every person's base inside the jungle. And I only made it to Puff's base. The thing is I get a little carried away sometimes, and when there is a path needed to be built, I could just build a path. I could have just built a path. But, no. I invited my friend BP to build a castle with me, a ruined castle. Once again, to bring in some other people from different locations, and hopefully bring them into the jungly area. So this castle was literally built for Justin on the server. So it would have been cool to see more things come to fruition with this. Location is key. If you guys look under this castle, there's actually a bunch of dungeons and mineshafts, and we were gonna make like a whole puzzle, Indiana Jones kind of puzzle temple thing, and I thought it would be awesome. But once again, people got caught up with their bases and other real life things, so these things don't always work out. But yeah, this place is amazing. We went for a sort of Mediterranean Italian pirate style. So like, imagine this used to be a very nice Mediterranean castle, and then it got destroyed by pirates, and then they took it over, and it's pretty cool. So we built this for Justin, you're trying to convert him to a pirate. Shh, don't tell him that. That's not what he knows, but that is what we were trying to do, you see. And yeah, I'm really happy with this build. I remember having to wake up at 3 a.m. To build this thing with BP. Because, timing didn't always work out for us, because we are like 8 hours apart, I think, or 9 hours, something like that. So yeah, I woke up at 3 a.m. one time to help finish this build with BP, and it was so worth it. I mean, this place is awesome. This build is awesome. Look at that, fully diagonal ship. Diagonal on all angles. Moving on down into the Great Jungle Pathway further, I really wish I got to finish this project. So many unfinished projects, which is a shame we can't get to it. But this leads to our base. And the goal, I remember building these bridges, and I just dreamt of having this vision right here, where you're walking across this bridge and you see this great big, beautiful mansion on top of the mountain. You're like, wow, oh my god, that is amazing. And you're suddenly you just really want to go closer and closer. And that's what this pathway is meant to do. It's supposed to add that suspense and, like mystery, like, oh, you're getting closer to something new every time. So along the way, you can see little glimpses of things, like, look at that. You can see the ship right there, and an even bigger ship in the back. All these little view lines are completely intended. They aren't accidents. Like, all of these are thought through. And you walk through here, and you get a nice view of the mansion once again. And yeah, you slowly walk into the town, and that was the goal, right? To make this place feel immersive. You walk in, and you are in a whole new world at that point. You step out onto this platform, and you can see ship 1 over here, ship 2 over here, ship 3, and you can even see 4 ships all from this point. And you're like, wow, this is like a pirate place, you know? This is where the pirates are at. Yeah, it would have been really awesome to be able to finish it. You know, I wanted to build like a little pirate town out this way, but, you know, we save that for another time, save the inspiration for another moment. But yeah, you know, you walk through the town, and eventually you come to this point where you can't really go anywhere, but that's okay because you have to make your way around. I never wanted to make super clear paths, but imagine that there's a lot of different ladders and rope bridges and that kind of thing that gets you around to places in this base. That's very inefficient, very unorganized, in a very organized, unorganized way. So you know what, I think we're going to start down here actually with the base, because there is a lot to look at. And here is our starter house, which I really do like, and it's kind of blocked by the ship a little bit. You know, developments be happening. But yeah, this is a really nice, quaint pirate house. This, I would have loved to continue with this style, but I sort of lost, like, I lost how to do this style. I don't know, somewhere along the way. And it's very weird. I don't know how to replicate it. So then the style shifted. All right, you know, it shifted and it started getting bigger and bigger, right? So I expanded, you know, we got little towers here. We got these very interesting slant shapes and curved shapes going on. I'm really in love with this build. This build is awesome, I think. But then things just kept on getting bigger and bigger. I think then, did we build, I think it was this over here. No, you know what? It wasn't that build. It was this. Yeah, things just kept on getting bigger. And yeah, we built that ship right there. I built that in one episode. I'm insane. Sorry, I know it's a little bit self-indulgent. Oh, hey, Artorian? But I am insane. And these builds are just massive, okay? I don't even know what to say. And then we built this cool little warehouse build, which I think just captures the pirate style a lot. You know, you unload your ship and you come in here and drop off your cargo, and you're like, all right, boys, I'm going to plunder now. Bye. You know, you get on your ship and you leave. That's kind of what I was imagining. It's fun to make little stories like that while you're building. And next, my friends, we built up this right down here. Oh boy, the temple. So this is the style I was going to go for a very, very large temple that I was going to build behind these mountains. And this is the mysterious sort of, I don't know, magical side of the base that I really wanted to capture. Where we got these blues going on, we got these really ominous colors sort of just creeping in everywhere. It's very cool. I know we've already seen this, but we gotta mention it. This ship just kind of came out of nowhere. I don't really know which episode it showed up in, but it is there. It's very cool. I really like diagonal ships. They add a lot of fluid motion to your base, yes. Moving down this way, I planned on building much more pirate town in this sandy area, more of like a shanty town, kind of just crumbled and sad and broken town. I don't know, you know, that kind of pirate vibe. Oh yes, the custom mountain. Ooh, this was gonna be a fun project. Oh, I mean it is. I finished it. Yeah, that took a while. Let me share some future plans that were going to happen. There was going to be a pirate fortress right here on this point. That would have been insane. We were going to have more pirate houses, kind of just on the cliff, maybe upper class. Very rickety though, and unsafe. And then over here, this was going to be another cave that leads through a waterway all the way over to there. Would have been pretty cool. I don't know if any of this helps, but I was going to turn this place into a very large cave, and that would have connected to the temple that I would have built right there, transforming that jungle temple. That is actually one of the big reasons I chose this place to build here, because I wanted to transform this jungle temple into a great big temple. But it never happened, so that's a little sad. And doing a hop, skip, and a jump over to this place where we've got our pirate ship. I just wanted to show you guys the interior, which would take me a while, but yeah, we built that today. This interior, I think, And here is where BP helped me actually build up this whole interior. It took us a very long time, but I loved the outcome of this. You know, you got all this detail and so much immersion. You really feel like you're in a whole new world as you walk into this pirate ship. If you can't tell, I really like immersion when I'm playing Minecraft because in a way, Minecraft is like an escape from the world. And when you're more immersed, the experience is just that much better. Just that much better. And there's no way I can get through all of this. There's so much to see inside this interior, but hopefully that helped. I think then we built up that mansion right there, which looks phenomenal. I love that mansion. I think it looks absolutely amazing, and I'm really happy with it. And then I was like, one mansion's not enough, okay? So I built that, and I intended that to be the mansion. And then, you know, I just went off, okay? I made this plan, this insane plan that I did not get to finish. And as you can see, we built up all of that right there. I would have loved to get to the interiors of these builds here. The interiors would have been awesome because it's sort of in this style. This very open style. You know, you got the pirate ship right over there, super cramped, super tiny, so many little details. And then you walk in here, and this, you get this open feeling that just reminds me of sort of like a factory or warehouse, that kind of thing. Oh, I never got to finish this part, unfortunately. But yeah, and here's the dark oak farm that I think we built in the last episode with Puff. And yeah, I mean, you know what? I think that's really it for the base. There's probably a lot I'm missing. Of course, this place is huge, but let's update the world map and see where we are at, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks cool. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Oh, wow. It's so cool just to kind of reminisce on what has happened during the season and the pathway. Oh, man. Ah, if I could have finished the pathway all the way to spawn into Tink's base, that'd have been amazing. Look at Tink's base, by the way. Oh, you guys gotta go see his videos. Look at Puff's base. It's so cool. He's got a very geometric thing going on. The thing is, this season has had lots of twists and turns. Big learning experiences for sure. But this was my best season for building. Building-wise, this is probably the coolest thing I've ever built. I'll say it. Like, this is one of my favorite builds of all time. Oh yeah, guys, and I completely forgot to show you this. I don't remember if I really showed it off. I sort of just built it, and then it happened. But here is our bee farm building, which has the cave going to the bee farm. Oh yeah, I did build that. I built that this episode. I'm remembering. And there we go, guys. That is going to do it for Afterlife Season 4. We are entirely done with this season, and I assume this world will be up for world download, probably in the Discord server. So if you guys want to get on to check this out, join the AfterLife SMP Discord server, and maybe you guys can come see everybody's beautiful bases for yourself. But there it is. Wow, this is interesting. Just, it's done. We're done. It is so crazy to think that pretty much every block here is placed one by one. Each and every block, even the mountains themselves, placed one by one. That is amazing. This is a feat, not only for me, but for the YouTube channel. And as the sun sets, this is so perfect. I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this season. And guess what? I will see you all in Afterlife Season 5. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, and have a fantastic day, or night, or morning, or I don't know how to end a video, so goodbye.